Hey everybody, it is Thursday the 29th. I'm going to show you my puppy dogs. They're both sitting at the door waiting to go in. And as soon as I let them in, they will cry to come back outside because I'm outside. Go on, Shadow. Shadow said no, he wasn't going because he knew that I wasn't going yet. Okay, so, and Sadie's back at the door too. Alright, let me let her back out real quick. Come on. Come on. Let's see. Nah. She wants to go see if there's any food in there anywhere. And there's not. Shh, don't tell her. Okay. So, a couple of things I wanted to do. First of all, I want to show you my front porch. I'm sure it's no different than your front porch or some people's front porch, but I'm pretty proud of it. We put flowers out here. My fiance, until we lived here, didn't really put anything out here. He always said he wanted to, but just didn't. The first summer I was here, the neighbor said, "Wow, your porch looks really good this year." I like flowers, and he loves flowers too. He just didn't take the time to do it. So let me show you. It's not really a big deal, but I'm pretty proud of them. This right here was my Mother's Day present. Isn't that pretty? I love them. They're so pretty. And I'm really trying to keep the dead stuff picked off of them. I have a little spider plant starting me another one. We have the, I don't know if you can see those or not, the wavy petunias. And there's my big baby, my big spider plant. I mean, a lot of people have spider plants, and, you know, it's no big deal. But this spider plant came from I think I bought it for $1.10. I mean, it was almost dead. And it had babies on it, so I took some of the babies off. And last year, this happened when I stuck it outside on the porch. So, and then I have, in this pot right here, I have 3 strawberry plants. You can see there's one coming. We've already picked off 3, so they're delicious. Here's another one of the hanging baskets. We have 4 of those. And then my mom, we gave her these 2 little baskets here that have the wavy petunias in them, but she didn't want to put them around on her porch. She just said leave them out here. You can see the color a little better in these. And here's another one of the hanging plants. And another one. We have 4 hanging plants. Each one of them has 2 of the wavy petunias. And then, I don't know what this is called, but I started it from one that I had last year that was actually too big for the pot, and it wasn't getting what it needed, and it was dying. So I took off the good ones, put them in a cup full of water for the winter, and rooted them really good, and now I've planted them. And there's my other 3 strawberry plants in that box. And whoops, and there's our fern. Fern's not real big yet. I mean, you can see based on my hand, it's not real big. The one we had, we didn't have one last year, but the year before we had a fern. And I would say it grew up about that far. I mean, it was probably 4 feet wide. It was huge. And this furniture was mine that my mom gave me a couple years ago for my birthday. The coffee table and the love seat. So there's our porch. There's our little air conditioner. So now I'm going to go back in the house. No neighbors are out, so nobody's thinking I'm crazy. But, and my other dog, here he comes. He hears me going in the house. Come on, Shadow. Okay. Now that he knows I'm going in the house, he decided to come back in. So, make sure this light's good enough. Okay. So, here I am. It is Thursday the 29th. Okay, let's relax a minute. I had my psychiatric evaluation today. So, let me tell you how that went. Let me close this computer for a second. I don't think I have anything to put it on. Okay, that'll do for now. Until I drop it. This is what happens when you do a moving around video. You move around too much. Okay, how's that? Everybody can see. It's propped up. It's not going to be moving anymore. So, a little UVA book. The front of the folder that they gave me with, in my little pink binder, all of the stuff they gave me from the hospital. This is going to be my Bible when I have surgery. And I wanted to show you something that I got today. So excited. My appointment today for my psychiatric evaluation. Notes. These are the notes from the visit. Letter says, patient is stable from a psychiatric standpoint, and there is no contraindication for gastric sleeve surgery. She is competent to make treatment choices and knowledgeable about the procedure and risk and benefits of same. Yay! I got my psych approval. I mean, I thought I would, because I'm not completely, uneducated about the surgery. I've heard some people have failed, not through that doctor, but other places that I don't even know where they are, for going in and saying, I refuse to give up soda. Okay, first of all, why would you say that? You're going in for a psychiatric evaluation for weight loss surgery, and the first things out of your mouth are, I refuse to give up soda. Duh, you're gonna fail. And it's not that you can't ever have soda again, because some people do. But for a while, carbonation and caffeine, you're just not supposed to have. You're just not. So, I mean, how would you go in there and say that you refuse to do that? I mean, some people after surgery don't want soda anymore because it hurts. The carbonation hurts their stomach. They don't want it. Some people can have a soda here and there. Some people drink more than they should, probably. I don't know any of those people, so anybody that watches this that I watch or know, I don't know anybody that does that. Or I don't know that I know anybody that does that. Put it that way. So, it's really kind of, I mean, I didn't think I was going to fail, but you get nervous just knowing that this person could say, nope, sorry, I don't think you're a good candidate, you can't have it. And who are you going to get to counteract that? I mean, you're going to have a psychiatric war between two psychiatrists? So anyway, I'm approved for that. It's one step closer. Go in, let's see, sorry. Other side. I go again in June on the 12th. June 12th. I go again for my my 4th supervised visit. I'm hoping to count the first 2, so until they tell me differently, I'm counting them. So this will be my 4th of 6. My next one is July 3rd, and then I go August 14th. and we're going to the beach from the 3rd to the 9th of August. So, and a lot of people are like, are you excited? Are you nervous? Some people are, you know, have dates and they're coming up and they're nervous, and they're like, are you nervous? Or, you know, because you're just so far away, or are you excited? Now, don't get me wrong, the day of surgery, I'm probably going to be a basket case. Don't tell a psychiatrist that. But, you know, I mean, I told him, I said, yeah, I'm nervous. I mean, why, it's surgery. Why? I think they'd worry more about me if I didn't say I was nervous. But I'm also excited because for the first time in my life, I feel like this is my way out. I actually got tears in my eyes when I left the place today. Because it's another step closer to my way out. And I feel I've tried to lose weight. I've walked. I gave up soda. I gave up fast food. I watched what I ate. I counted my calories. I increased my calories. I decreased my calories. I increased my walking. And it just wasn't coming off. I went and got my hormones checked, my thyroid checked. It just wasn't working. So right now I feel like this, and I don't want to cry because, you know, I'm going to cry on YouTube, but it's really exciting to finally feel like I have a way out. Yeah. I have a way out of this body. Like I told him today, I have family history all over the place of heart disease, diabetes, cancer, fluid in their lungs, no congestive heart failure that I know of. I mean, maybe my grandmother, but she was, I can't remember how old she was when she died. She was in her 80s, you know, up in her 80s, I think. I don't think she was in her 90s yet. I'd have to count it up, but she, no, she wasn't in her 90s yet, but she was mid to late 80s. And she may have at the very end had that, but it wasn't like an ongoing diagnosis that I know of. So I don't have those things right now. I do have high cholesterol. It's not like dangerously high, like on the levels. I think the one level, I can't remember which number, but one of them said 150, and I was 153 or something like that, or 153, and 150 was considered above average. Below 100 was optimal, but 100 to 150 was still considered average, and then 150 started to go into the over average, and I was 153. So yes, it was up, but it's not 200 or 300, or, you know, it's not way up. But I still need to get that down, and my blood pressure is pretty okay. I used to suffer actually from low blood pressure. I'd get dizzy spells, and my bottom number would be 50 something. So blood pressure's never really been a huge problem as far as a high blood pressure. But yeah, so I'm gonna go, but I just wanted to tell you all that, and I'm so happy today. I feel like I'm just busting at the seams to tell somebody and to be so excited. And like I said, I didn't really think I would fail it, but at the same time, knowing that I've passed and actually having a copy of the letter and the notes, that makes me happy because I have it in my hand. And my fiance, when I got home, I told him that I passed, and I showed him the letter. And my son was out there helping me cook dinner tonight. We were heating up spaghetti sauce that we had frozen, and to have spaghetti tonight. And he was out there, and he's like, yeah, I went with her. And I showed him the paper, because my son went with me today. And I showed my fiance the paper, and he's like, well, there goes that. And I said, what do you mean there goes that? He said, well, I can never call you crazy now. He said, because you got a paper to prove me wrong. And I was like, yeah, that's pretty good. And he was excited, though, because he's like, yeah, one more step closer. He said, I'm so happy. He's happy for me, you know, he loves me like this. He met me like this. I wasn't skinny when we met or anything and just ballooned up. I was like this when we met, almost probably within 15 or 20 pounds exactly of this. So it's not like I've changed that much. It's just, it's exciting that he's excited for me because I love him, and I'm glad that he loves me that way, because I didn't have that before. So, okay, I'm really leaving this time because I don't know how long this is, and my battery's getting ready to die, so I need to go. Anyway, see y'all soon. See you later. I'll post again when I have something. I don't know when that'll be because I don't really have dates scheduled for much other than like June 12th, and I'll post other stuff too. It won't all just be VSG related. So, okay, I'll see you guys soon, and rate, subscribe, comment. I do my best to answer comments. If I miss anybody, I apologize, but I try not to, or messages, and I really try to. I mean, I don't have that many subscribers, or, you know, it's not like I'm bombarded with thousands of comments or anything, so I really do try. And I'm off this summer. Now when the fall comes and I'm in nursing school, it's going to be a little bit harder to comment to every person, or if I get starting getting questions about things, I may do like a frequently asked question video if I get questions. Not that I've really gotten that many right now, but if I do, that's probably what I'll do, rather than answering the same thing over and over again, especially when the fall comes and I am in nursing school. So, and for those of you that don't know, I did get in. Yay, starts August 25th. Alright, I'm leaving this time, I promise. Bye.